Hi all, welcome back. It's Sunday the 13th of November, lovely sunny afternoon, and the reason for this video is I popped out to grab a coffee from the local McDonald's. They do really good coffee. I'm not advertising them, not in any way, shape or form getting any payment for it, etc. I want to talk to you about these things, the Blue Badge scheme here in the UK. The local McDonald's, when I got there, as usual, there's two parking bays for disabled. Both of them have, well, one had an Uber driver in it, picking up an order, and the other one was being used as an overflow waiting place for orders to come through. They're not temporary parking spaces, they are disabled bays. Admittedly, it's private land, and the rules of the road don't exist for private land. But there's something I do notice in this country, and it's probably true of other places around the world. Let me know, please, down below. People just park in the disabled bays. We've also got a number of supermarkets here that have got parent and toddler bays. And again, people just park in them and go and do their shopping. They haven't got any babies or anything with them. It's either that or they leave the baby in the car while they go and do the shopping. Who knows? But no, it's bloody annoying that this particular McDonald's, I see it all the time there. Uber drivers pull in there, park up, and it's like a conveyor belt. They get in to the bay, they go in, grab their bag out of the boot, go into the McDonald's, a couple of 5 minutes later, come back out again, put their bag in the car and drive off, only to be replaced with another Uber driver. How do I know they're Uber? It's written all over their bags. Big clue. But today, the car park was, again, Uber driver in there, and the car next to it had pulled in to wait for his order. Okay, the car park was quite full, but there were parking spaces. Hey, I managed to go through the drive-through, get my coffee, and go and pull into a car park space. Easy. So, if I can do it, why can't other people? And all for about 25-30 steps savings. But it just drives me mad. So it's a bit of a rant. We've got these things for a reason. It's like a label to say you're special in the respect of being disabled, and you know, my God, this person has got a disability. They should be looked down upon through society, but nah, that's not what they're for. They're meant to be there to help us. If I'm not going into a shop or something, it's rare that I will park in a disabled bay. It's very, very rare. The only time I've actually parked in the disabled bays there at the McDonald's is when my daughter went in to collect an order that I'd driven her up. I parked in the disabled bay, and you know, displaying badges and everything else. But you know, it's not just there. The other McDonald's, which is nearby, during the pandemic, towards the end of the pandemic, some of their disabled bays were being used by, again, Uber deliveries, but as of late I would say that those bays have been kept clear. So well done, Mackie D down in Brislington. So if Mackie D can do it, why can't the one up by me? Just for record, it's called Aspects McDonald's. I know the staff are busy, I get that, and they can't be policing the car park at all, but they should be able to tell said company that, you know, they're not meant to park there, they're meant to park in ordinary bays. I must say, at this point, it's not all Uber drivers. In the car park today, while I was parked there were a number of them parked opposite me and in ordinary parking spaces. So it's not just all of the drivers. That's probably an unfair blanket, but there's one or two there that think That's what those bays of parking there for. There are special bays for pickups. Anyway, that's what I wanted to get off my chest. It's just a little bit of a rant. I'm not sure how this is all going to piece together, but I feel bad about having this. It's a label. I am labelled as being disabled, and it's like a big finger pointing at you, you know. Yeah. In this country, we're allowed to park on restricted double yellow lines and things like that, but in that sense, you can park there providing you are not causing an obstruction. And unfortunately, a lot of the roads with double yellow lines on are very high speed roads that you wouldn't really want to park on anyway. So, but yeah, that's what this rant is about, is people abusing disabled parking spaces. You know, my question is, okay, at the moment you're fitting well and you're parked in a disabled bay to save you, I don't know, let's say 10-foot steps to get to where you need to go to. Bad on you. But how would you feel if in your future, and I hope it doesn't come true, but in your future you find yourself disabled and pulling into a parking space, or trying to find a parking space that's just blocked by someone else? How are you going to feel at that point? So generally, if you do go somewhere, or if somebody's watching this video that is able-bodied and does park in disabled bays or parent bays, just think before you park in there. All right, and that was it. Thanks a lot.